This is the Alen BreatheSmart 45i, built for large rooms up to about 16 square feet. The look is clean and modern without screaming for attention. It stands around 25 inches tall, 15 inches wide, a little over 8 inches deep, and the white finish blends into a living room or kitchen easily. The front panel is flat and simple, the edges feel solid, and the handle on the back makes it easy to shift around. At roughly 15 pounds, it's sturdy but not a hassle to pick up. I like the small touches more than I expected, like the tidy cord wrap on the back and a top panel with responsive touch controls that are clear at a glance. From my experience, real life with 2 kids and 2 dogs is a true test for any air purifier. Hair, dander, crumbs, and constant activity in an open first floor meant I needed something that could move a lot of air without sounding like a jet. The 45i pulls air in from the sides, pushes clean air out the back, and uses a true HEPA H13 filter. If you're new to this, HEPA is just a standard for filters that trap fine particles. H13 is a higher grade that captures very tiny stuff, including dust, pollen, pet dander, and microscopic bits like mold spores. A micron is a millionth of a meter, so when I say it catches particles as small as about 0.1 micron, we're talking about things you can't see but definitely breathe. In my space, the difference shows up in fewer stuffy mornings and less of that musty dog smell hanging around. Key features that matter to me are easy to live with. The color sensor on top gives immediate feedback. Blue for very clean air, green for good, orange when it's not great, then red or purple if I'm cooking, cleaning, or the dogs kick up a storm. Auto mode ramps the fan up and down on its own, and I mostly leave it alone. The child lock prevents accidental button mashes. There's also an ionizer option. I usually keep it off, but it's there if you want it. The filter indicator is simple too. Green means fine, yellow means start planning, red means it's time to swap. Pull the magnetized front panel, slide out the old filter, slide a new one in, and you're done. No tools, no drama. Noise was my biggest worry, and it surprised me. On low, the sound is a soft pink noise, deeper and less hissy than white noise, and it fades into the background. I use it overnight without thinking about it, and it actually helps me sleep. On the highest speed, you'll hear it more, of course. It's a stronger whoosh, not shrill, and I can still watch TV. If you're very sensitive to any background sound, the top speed may be noticeable, but for everyday use the lower speeds are impressively quiet. The 45i feels tuned for large, open rooms. In my opinion, it holds its own in an open living room and kitchen combo, especially in auto mode. I see the light jump to orange or red when I'm sautéing onions, and it clears back to green or blue faster than I expected. Smells from cooking and wet dogs don't linger like before. One thing I learned quickly: the standard pure filter is great for particles and allergies, but if you care a lot about odors, the upgraded filter with more activated carbon is worth it. Carbon is basically a sponge for gases and smells, and the beefier version does more for persistent odors. It does cost more, so factor that into the long-term picture. I replace filters around once a year with continuous daily use, but that can shift depending on your air quality and how often you run the higher speeds. The control experience is straightforward. The touch panel makes sense without reading the manual. Auto mode removes most of the guesswork. The app exists and can give you remote control and more data, but connecting it took me longer than I wanted. The setup wasn't totally obvious, and I had to dig into the instructions. Once connected, it works fine, but I'm comfortable just using the onboard controls and glancing at the color ring. The physical experience, solid panel, clean lines, no rattles, adds to the sense that it's built well. Performance-wise, I notice the benefits most during allergy season and after big weekend cleanups. Dust settles less, the air feels lighter, and that stale note is gone. On high-traffic days, I see it spike to red or purple, then watch it settle down as it cycles the air. Coverage claims can be confusing across brands, but with the 45i, I'd say it's effective in large spaces if you let it run consistently. I move it between the living room and the big kitchen area as needed, and the handle plus the manageable weight make that easy. A couple areas I'd like to see improved are pretty practical. The app onboarding could be clearer for first-timers. A quick start card with step-by-step Wi-Fi instructions would help. Also, while the unit is quiet most of the time, the top speed is audible. It's a smooth sound, but it's there. And again, for true odor control, budget for the upgrade carbon filter instead of the standard one in the box. It's perfect for anyone who wants clean, fresher air without babysitting settings all day. If you've got pets, kids, or a large open room, it fits right in. From my experience, the combination of HEPA performance, simple controls, auto-sensing, and low noise makes it easy to live with. In my opinion, this strikes a sweet spot between power and comfort, and the design blends into most rooms without drawing attention. I'd recommend this for people with allergies, pet owners, or anyone who cooks a lot and hates lingering smells. If you're new to air purifiers, you won't be lost. If you've tried cheaper units and want something that handles bigger spaces, this is a step up that you'll feel day to day. In conclusion, the Alen BreatheSmart 45i has earned its place in my home. It looks good, runs quiet, cleans fast, and doesn't overcomplicate things. I won't pretend it's perfect. Top speed, noise, and the app setup are my nitpicks, but those don't outweigh how much cleaner the air feels and how hands-off it is once you set it to auto. I'm happy with it, and I use it every day. Check the comments of this video for a link to see the current pricing of the Alen BreatheSmart 45i.